Well, joining me now to talk more about what some Chinese tech firms are showing off at CES this year is Denis Barrier. He's co-founder and CEO of Cathay Innovation, a venture capital fund. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
So how would you say Chinese companies are standing out this year?
I think that there is a difference this year compared to the other years. In this year, there is about 20% less Chinese company than last year in CES. So this is not the sign that Chinese companies are not interested to come, but this shows that there is a shift between what they were doing in the previous years and now. I think in the previous years, it was more about having this trip to meet people and to show some hardware, to connected devices that they could do in Shenzhen, to have one of the best supply chain in the world, and thanks to that, be able to show the smart devices. And now these things that are nice to have are less the focus, and the focus is more the AI, how to use all these devices, to put the AIs to make it change the life. And so there are less people with the connected devices, but in fact the field where you can really see more Chinese company is about the car industry and the mobility. And the focus is about how to make their work in the smart city. And if you look, they try to. There is a sort of shift that we can see in change of business model of the hardware industry, right, where they try to. There is the first sign where you change instead of giving hardware, you try to give a service and to empower the service through AI. So you sell a service in the digital city with a movement, with the cars, with smart robots we can deliver. So there is this shift that we can see changing the selling hardware, right, to service empowered by AI economy.
Now, Denis, I do want to get to this issue. Obviously, we mentioned that some of the biggest Chinese tech firms not as visible, ZTE not there, Huawei with a lower profile showing. But what sort of opportunities does that create for smaller or lesser known Chinese companies?
I think yes, ZTE is not here, Huawei is not here. Speaking of Huawei, there is 5G. 5G is really important things that will empower everything. And you can see that there are new companies that were not here. For instance, Meituan went public, which is delivery and services for everything in China. Now they are here, and they are here to do business and to have these services connected with hardware, new things. So they are new actors, and when you look, these new actors are not so small company. For instance, Meituan did an IPO, $60 billion valuation. So huge company, service company are popping up, and they are changing or evolving their business model by connecting with what I could say more traditional activity to do new kind of services, empowering everything through AI.
Now, Denis, we know that obviously CES is one of the best places to showcase technology, but is it the best place right now for Chinese tech companies, or are they more likely to wait for, say, CES Asia or some of these other big international tech shows?
Yes, I think it's big, but I think that CES in Las Vegas in January is still the big event where everybody from all over the world is meeting. So many companies, people coming from Asia, from Europe, and also from the US. So I think there are another CES, but I think nothing in terms of scale, in terms of capacity to have everybody to meet, to exchange ID, to see a lot of parts of lots of different things from the future. I think it cannot today match what is happening at CES in January in Las Vegas.
And very quickly, we have about 20 seconds. Are some tech firms using this as an opportunity to talk with possible partners about moving their supply chain out of China, especially given the US-China trade standoff?
I think the supply chain is in China remains very strong. Today there are discussion about between US and China that are I don't think that a company will in one day like that change their supply chain and get all the supply chain from China. But of course, CES, as there are so many people who gathers, is a right place to discuss about how to have also another solution, alternative ways. And when you have one supplier, you prefer generally to have two suppliers in order to ensure things. So it's for sure a possibility to change things, but you don't want also to radically change things that are today very efficient.
All right, thank you so much. Denis Barrier there, co-founder and CEO of Cathay Innovation.